everybody. Today I'm gonna talk to you about Friday the 13th Part 2, which is one of my favorite sequels. I like the Jason, the the sackhead Jason, quite a bit. Um, it's one of the better ones, and I've had the privilege of seeing the censored one. You can see it for free on Reddit. A fan made it and put it together, but it's not the best quality, but you can still make out what's happening. So you can see the full extent of a lot of the kills were cut down, censored by the MPAA. So yeah, Friday the 13th, the uncensored version is really good. I'm not gonna tell them all, but there are a few kills that I'll tell you that are not that are in the uncensored version, in the uncut version. Now the synopsis is, it's played by Amy Steele, John Fury, Adrian King, um Betsy Palmer from the first one, who's the killer in the first one. Whoop de fucking do, sorry. It's Jason's mom, and directed by Steve Miner. Also was in the crew in the first movie, but he took over with the second one. Amy Steele is Ginny, and Paul Fury is John, who is the camp counselor boss, and Ginny is the second in command. Now, this is about a group of camp counselors who go to this training center um, to train and have more skills to counsel kids. Of course, back forward, Adrian King is in the movie, but she's only in the movie for a short time. She, for some reason, stayed in the city of Crystal Lake. I think she wanted to confront her fears. That was her sort of way to confront it. But eventually, she finds the head. Jason finds her. She finds the head of the decapitated Pamela Voorhees, and she gets an eye pick through the cheek and dies, of course. So it's a pretty fast kill for the final girl from Friday the 13th Part 1. Now, in the second one, training is happening. They're, trying to make them ready to be better counselors. There's also a romance between Ginny and Paul, and Crazy Ralph is also included. He comes to the camp and he tries to warn them. Yet again, nobody listens, and he dies in this one by Jason. I think Jason had enough of him, and he suffocates him with a rope and hangs him. He puts him around a tree and he jerks it until the blood's coming off until he chokes. Now, like I said, there are a lot of uncensored kills. One of the uncensored kills is when a group of people are going to a bar. A small group is staying behind, and two are having sex at the guy with the pickup truck, and the girlfriend that wanted to see the camp blood grounds, and they got nabbed by the sheriff or the deputy, and Jason comes in and uses a spear to kill them. He eventually spears them. And the original one, you only see the spear going through the bed and in the ground, and you see some blood on the spear, and you see some and that you hear them they're like doing this. This one, he goes through their back and he's really pushing it in and like twisting it in, and you see the blood squirting out, and the girl's face is going like it's more, there's more, pain involved, and it's more gnarly. It's a gnarlier kill. Also, one of my favorite kills in this movie. I think it's one of my favorite kills in the franchise is the dude that's in the wheelchair. He basically it's quiet. There's no sound. He's yelling for somebody. Nobody replies. He's on the porch, and out of the blue, he gets a machete in the face, and he rolls down a bunch of stairs. That's really creepy. I think if you saw this for the first time, I probably think you or you poop your pants. I mean, it just comes out of nowhere. Really scary. Paul and Ginny come back. Eventually, Paul and Ginny fight Jason. Paul loses the fight against Jason. Of course, Jason is stronger. And Ginny runs away and eventually finds the shack, a little shack where he's being living. And she finds a sort of altar for his mom. The head is sitting there of Pamela Voorhees, a few of the kills that he already made at the side. What she does is the sweatshirt that Betsy Palmer was wearing at the night she died, she puts it on, and she believes that Jason is a wandering child, a retarded child that is just wandering and doing this out of smite for his dead mother, because he saw his mother being beheaded on the beach. Everybody's laughing that off, but she believes that. And eventually he comes in with a pickaxe, and she pretends to be his mother. And then you got a few scenes of Betsy Palmer from, "No, Jason, don't do that." And he goes like this, and he puts down a pickaxe, and he goes, eventually, "Good, Jason, good, Jason." And she takes a knife that she had behind her back, and eventually Jason sees that knife. He comes back to his senses. He tries to pickaxe her, but Paul is back being the hero, and fighting again, but losing again. But Ginny takes the knife, a machete. Sorry, it was a machete, and she machetes him in this region. Fairly deadly region, in my opinion. If you got a machete just stuck here. Now they go back to the camp, and of course, like in the first one, Adrian King dreamed that Jason was alive, and she's pulled down underneath water. In this one, Jason, they hear scratching on one of the doors. It's Muffet, the little dog, but Muffet was found dead earlier on in the movie when the two that got killed by the spear wanted to see Cam Blood find a dead dog. And she picks up Muffet. She's all cute with Muffet, and Jason jumps out of the window behind her with his mongoloid head, with hair on one side of his head, his eye here, and his other eye here, and he's taking Ginny like this and wants to take her out. And we cut back to medical officers. They're medical people, medics that are taking Ginny to the hospital. So it was just a dream apparently. But this is the weirdest thing about the movie. She's keeps yelling, "Paul, where's Paul?" We never see Paul dying. I believe there is a poster that you can find that Paul is laying dead in the cabin like this. But how did I mean she couldn't walk, and so Paul helped her. He picked her up and helped her to go back to the counseling center. So Paul survived, but it's like he somewhat disappeared. Now, what we'll never know what happened to Paul. I do have some goodies here. The German version of a VHS copy of Friday the 13th from 1982. This one came out in 1982. Freitag der 13e, Teil 2. Let's see. In my opinion, a collectible, a vintage collectible from 1982. And then, of course, I've got from NECA the figurine, and that's what I mean with the fabricated figurines. The boxes are cool and all, but the cover art is the cover art from the DVDs. You know, here you've got Sackett Jason in full gear. Here you've got all the accessories and the heads here you got the mongoloid heads with hair on them. So you can see that they're pretty weird looking, and that's the one that she sees in the dream version. It's a pretty cool figure. You can buy these. I bought these for $35. I'm not sure what they go. Yeah, $35, but I'm not sure what they go for now. But like I said, I like these more. But the cover art on the real toys with the fabric is cooler, in my opinion. These are like artist renderings from somebody, which is, in my opinion, cooler. But these are just cooler made in the sense of more bulky, more intimidating. So that's it for Friday the 13th Part 2. I'm probably gonna do all the Friday the 13th at some point. I'm not gonna do them one after another. I'm gonna do them randomly, and at some point I'm gonna do the last one. So this was part 2, and yeah, see you later. Bye.